Hi, welcome to Going Insane with Temper Training. That's me. How's everybody doing? In the river? Okay, great. Okay, so I'm late today. I think I'm transmuting exhaustion from this planet. I'm a very non-exhaustive person. I have a lot of energy, and I don't usually sleep all day, much less in. If I hit 8 hours, I'm like, wow, ready to go. Not going into this full moon. I haven't even seen the moon yet, but I hear that people are seeing that it's red already across the globe. A little bit down. Okay, so there's some interesting videos on my Facebook. I recommend going and just scrolling down. I don't do a lot of posting anymore. I am focused on this venue, and I post their videos mostly that I find pertinent to this now. And most of them I bring up here, but not all of them. So, if you're interested in what I'm watching and what I'm posting as post-worthy, pop in time to time and check them out. Yesterday, Santa Surfing. Shout out to Santa Surfing. Go, Sammy. Go, Sammy. And if y'all are on Twitter, Il Donato. So it's I-L-D-O, Donald with an O. Il Donaldo. Pretty sure it's President Trump twittering. Once again, has been for a while now. And Mike Pompeo, and they're all acknowledging him as such. So if you want to know the up-to-date, more than I, because I've never been a twit. So, and I don't twitch much. Actually, I don't twitch at all. I mean, you have to kind of be in one to have to go to the other. And I'm sticking to my main two venues, which are the ones everybody else is bouncing from. That's okay. But there's lots of good stuff over there. I would go and go dive deep divers. Definitely shout out to Ralph Smart and the cat down the road. He's had some interesting videos too lately. I haven't been posting them all, but I've been catching the titles. And so, Infinite Waters, diving deep. Deep divers. I think that's anyway, Ralph Smart. You can't not find Ralph Smart. Okay. So, breathe in that good-ass prana, baby. Anyway, yesterday, Santa Surfing, I posted her video, and quite frankly, it's Donald Trump never left. Just after I had just stated that to you all, voila, up appears another confirmation from a very reliable source that's being listed in the top 5 reliable sources as channels. So by El Donato, Mike Pompeo, General Flynn, likes of those, okay? And she posted also, or she did a whole video, so I recommend watching it, but I'll hit the high notes here for a second. That is starting to be exposed that BLM and Antifa were involved in the January 6th bait and switch shenanigans. And she also talked about the ballot boxes. I can't say certain words. I haven't been cited yet, but that's okay. Probably because I don't have that many viewers. I'm not hitting that many people, and I'm not being that controversial under their radar. Anyway, controversial enough, I think. But that this dude's $90,000 that he was paid as a witness to the red side of things on that day, which wasn't the red side. We all know that. Even the gal that was shot, there's no death certificate for her, and there's many indicators that she was paid and was in fact a crisis actor. False flags. Can't say that too much. But there you go. Conspiracy truthers, conspiracy researchers, and conspiracy factoids. The ones they tried to squash. Therein lies the truth. Yes, yes. Anyway, this dude got arrested, and he's like $1.8 million or $9 million or something in bail. His $90,000 has been confiscated under the laws that El Donaldo Trumpo had put into effect before he left, before he was questioned in re-election. He knew it was coming, so these things are not a surprise to anybody. It was a surprise to everybody who just we thought that everybody was just going to get arrested. For everybody, we really were hoping for a big scene, you know. But we don't want anybody to get hurt, and there was a big threat of that, so that's why it didn't go down like that. They want this to be a bloodless war as much as possible, and most of the blood is being shed beneath our feet and without us knowing, because who has control of the media doesn't want us to know that they're losing ground and their minds, quite frankly. And they're willing to take out people. There was a threat of a 911 style attack. There was a threat of a serious weatherization attacks by controlling the weather and bringing much devastation to highly populated areas. And as far as I can tell from the research and information that has come my way, that the Suez Canal had something to do with that being thwarted. And just in case you all didn't know, which most people don't, there are over 3,000 lives on that ship in those containers being shipped to their destination to be used as slaves and the other nefarious ways they use flesh and blood to their fancies. Only half survived. Many were young children, but half were rescued. I'm sure the other ones were just didn't make the trip. They were in cargo containers after all. At any rate, the Suez Canal was a very successful mission. And we are well on our way to this next week or so this next couple weeks or so, being very lightning and champagne popping, dancing in the street style. Maybe for Memorial Weekend, who knows, That's why we need to anchor down. That's why we need to make the hard choices. That's why we need to not consider ourselves, oh, poor me. It's too hard. It's too much to release. It's too much to let go of. It's too much. It's too high a price to do the work as laid out in these series of videos. That's why it's important to share these or others like them, or just the information in general. Because we have to remember, we're the lucky ones. We are not the souls or the flesh and bone, blood that is being used by evil for their own pleasure, by instilling such great fear that then it's a joy for them to consume that adrenaline like a drug. And if you want to look it up, I wouldn't use Google. I'd use a different browser. Google's a part of it. But there's other ones you can use. DuckDuckGo's one. So I'm going to spell it ADRENOCHROME. Look it up. If you don't know anything about it. There's even a movie about it. I think Johnny Depp's even in it. I think that name is in the title. I forget because it's so disgusting. Because they use it like a drug, like a party drug. That's the party drug that Janine, on Tarot by Janine, speaks of. So there you have it. I will do an oracle reading, probably not attached to this one, as that would make it a very extremely long video. Shout out to everybody acknowledging your toxicity and toxic patterns and toxic people, and doing the work to rid that so that we can anchor the light, so that we can save all the souls that are abducted for nefarious means. That's what it's about. When that's the rubber meeting the road. That's the nitty gritty. That's the bottom line. We need to quit feeling sorry for ourselves. This is a very auspicious time, a very powerful period. We need to take this seriously. And I know you are, Ninja Seals. Keep up the good work. Take a look at the videos on my Facebook, and I'll catch you in the next video. I love you. I love me too. I love you. I can't do it. There it went. Okay. See you soon. Ciao for now.